Welcome back to another reaction video that no one asked for. Sorry, but like it's kind of true.
Yeah,
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
But we're stoked on it. We're excited, and so you should be excited too.
What is it?
Brandon?
It's a video that is titled BB 2024 Hard Enduro World Championship Indoor YT. Definitely a file name.
There's a lot going
That's
on
going
there.
into a filing structure.
Okay, BB is
I'm
Assuming, judging by the front cover, that it's Billy Bolt, because I see a Husqvarna.
I see
And
that
there's
too.
one guy I know that rides a Husqvarna with the initials BB.
And that's Billy Bolt. Yes, you're right.
Let's cut to the chase. Let's get into it.
So reaction video to take one.
Yes.
Yes.
Lights on.
Whoa, I saw Hard Enduro World Championship glitter.
Oh, okay. Hold on. This bike is so good looking.
We were right.
Is it?
Ooh.
Over the shoulder looks.
What's up? I'm Billy Bolt. I ride hard enduro for Husqvarna factory race team.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Untucked.
Oh.
I told you. We're onto something.
Oh,
Untucked.
snap, boy.
Good
Let's-
call.
Good
Right.
call.
Good
Right.
call. Wow. I didn't
All right,
even
let's see
that.
what else Billy has in store for us.
Okay.
What's up? I'm Billy Bolt. I ride hard
How's it, Billy?
enduro for Husqvarna factory race team.
Steam burnouts.
Bro, I got goosebumps. Just like that scene was so sick. Like that bike to that S3 gear setup. Ooh, that
Yeah,
was.
we need to just have one little look-see at that, and that's
It
wicked.
is. You are so right. That is such a fresh setup.
White boots.
White boots.
White
There's something
boots.
about them, eh?
White boots get me going. Those are.
And the Red Bull helmet, all white.
Whoa.
I'm gonna enjoy this. And there he goes. So it's not indoors,
Not indoors.
but a lot of slow.
Yeah, Super Enduro's been good.
Winner.
Obviously, I've definitely not had an easy run. I had quite a big impact and a heavy blow.
Oh,
Guys.
That's
felt
the
that.
one.
I felt that.
That's the one.
And this is the Super Enduro
That
World
is
Championship and
the
not the Hard Enduro World Championship.
True.
So
But that affected everything.
But not though. Well, in Super Enduro, no, right? Because he still went and raced after this.
You're right.
yes, but this was a heavy blow for him. Let's watch. Keep on. I think he's on the ground after this.
Yes, everyone's
Yes.
seen the video of what went down in Germany at practice of the third round. So I've rode from then onwards with a pretty heavily injured knee. All things considered to be victorious at the end, and to be where I'm at now is pretty remarkable, really.
Agreed.
I agree.
He's
Wow.
been struggling with injury, man. I'm really bummed out about that. Actually, I think
Yes.
it would be so cool to have him riding the Hard Enduro World Championships. Giving Manny a run for his money and the other boys. But let's see. I think that he's been at the Red Bull Recovery Center doing some work on the knee, the hand, the wrist, all the other things.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Slow wheelies 2.0.
Oh, run it back.
Did he
Hey,
do the fender scrape?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got it.
alpha move.
Chicks dig it.
Chicks dig that, bro.
Chicks dig it.
Oh, there's
Off
a
the
boy.
wall.
How clean.
Yeah, 2023 wasn't too bad. Obviously, second in the end wasn't the position that I wanted or the position I aimed for, but problems at the first race. Almost came away from the first race with a DNF, managed to get 10th, I think, in the end. Very close to winning Esberg, ended up making a few problems there, and then shoulder injury in the middle of the year, which I did well not to miss any races, but at the same time I missed a big chunk of time, and it made the second half of the year quite difficult. I did make some steps towards the end of the year, and I think Getson showed I was close, I was competitive.
Getson.
That was a race.
I remember watching that race, and it
Yes.
was just, I was rooting for him.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like rooting for him, and it just didn't work out. But that race was something else.
That race I distinctly remember because that was where I saw the camaraderie of enduro versus motocross because they were helping each other up a section at one point,
Exactly.
and that's your rival.
Yeah, in the Joker lane. And I think that this is probably one of the closest times that we've seen in the last 2 years Manny almost get beaten and get that infamous
Second place,
exactly.
which he hasn't gotten.
He hasn't gotten.
It's
So
true, he hasn't.
I think that this was a really close one for Manny. And just, but
if I was leading for a
unfortunately,
good chunk of the race,
after building so
all
much
that went on
momentum.
to be second at the end of it, I can't complain too much.
dude, this is so sick.
And how sick is the setting? It's like 4.
Two-stroke. I think, to be honest, I actually feel quite lucky that we get such a mix. You know, we have Super Enduro Winter, and it all gets quite.
Does this mean he's back?
I'm going back. What are we looking
No,
at?
no. Does this mean he's back in the championship?
In the Super Enduro Championship.
No, the Hard Enduro World Championship.
Will we see him at C2 Sky?
Will
Is
we
he
see-
back?
It's a teaser.
Is this
It's a
him saying,
teaser.
I'm back?
I hope he is.
Whoa, that would be crazy cool. Yeah, please be back. Be back.
We
Yeah.
would appreciate it.
Yes.
We would.
Ride the 4-stroke, and then by
Red
this
Bull
time of the
helmet.
year, I'm actually pretty excited to go back outdoors, back into the wild in the wilderness, back on the 2-stroke, and yeah.
Yeah, boy. Get in.
He's going outdoors.
And
He's going outdoors.
He's
Into the wilderness.
He's going outdoors. You're right. And that was a MX start. I wonder if he.
So
what his
you
goal
heard it
shots
here
about.
first. Billy Bolt is back for Sea to Sky. It's confirmed.
Confirmed.
You heard it here first.
Another hard enduro season where injury hasn't allowed us to be at 100%. That obviously means kind of championship goals are kind of out the window, which is a shame. It's not something I ever want to do, but like I say, I think for long term it's better.
Oh, dude.
I miss watching this guy ride.
Yeah.
What?
Need to
I
be
agree.
so versatile and so well rounded.
That's a BMX, like little slip slap
than
through
Yeah.
like berms.
any other discipline of kind of motorbike racing that I can think of. But a lot of the times everything's smooth sailing and you don't have to push the bike too much, and it's about speed and efficiency and how technical you can ride, but at the same time it's just against the elements, and you really kind of have to be prepared for the survival day. You know, if the weather changes and we're really in situations.
That's a bad time for him.
Yes.
That was a bad time. I remember this video actually quite clear, and he was looking.
He was screaming in the forest.
Just so upset.
Where was that?
This was Romaniacs.
Okay, so can you give us a little bit more detail?
Last year, Romaniacs. So,
Okay, yes.
Just tough days on the bike.
tough days, long day on the
Yeah.
bike, and just frustrated with the section. And he, just absolutely blew up. Even the spectator or the videographer, there was this like, Billy, like, just take a deep breath. There's no point riding like this because you're too frustrated, and like, just take a chill, like, ease out a bit and then get going again. He was struggling.
Where you wouldn't expect to be in on a motorbike race, and so you do have to have that kind of element of survival in your locker. So I think these days I'm pretty good at understanding what I need to do mentally to arrive to a race in a good position.
That's what happens when you ride a lot of motorbikes and you get older, right? You just get into that mental space where you're like, yeah, I know what I need to do now. You know, I've done this 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, and now it's like, okay, yeah,
I know what to do.
I know what to do. I know how to figure this one out.
You need a lot more brains than just one of the rider to go into to a good race and a good performance. Yeah, team is kind of one of the most important
Yeah,
parts,
as
I
a
would
team,
say,
eh?
in our races. Often we're in some pretty miserable places, like we'll arrive to a service point and we've had a tough day out there. It can be physically have nothing left or whatever, so you need people that can understand you and understand what you need and read the situation well to ensure not only the bike's going to perform at its best, but to make sure you get everything out the rider, because it's often we're pretty close to empty.
Yeah. That Pro Component WP fork was operating there.
Who's his mechanic?
So I'm back from injury.
Stan.
back on
Stan the
bike,
man.
Working my way
Follow
back
him
up
on-
Stan
to
Lee
descent.
for long.
Starting to feel good again.
Follow him on
I'm pretty
OnlyStans.
excited to be back at the races very soon.
No joke.
No way.
4 pioneers.
That was wicked. Do we have any end rolls?
Let's check it out. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it, boys.
Whoa. That was sick,
I
bro.
actually have goosebumps just like
I had
thinking
goosebumps,
about like this journey that he's had, especially in like this last year, right?
Right.
How crazy. And
Mm.
I'm so excited to see him come back and like just be back out there on the trails in the mountains, just giving everyone a run for their money.
I think the title of this video shouldn't have been what it was. It should have been Billy's back.
Billy's back.
Billy's back.
But that gives it away, right?
Uh,
BBB.
Billy's back.
Billy
Billy
Bolt's
Bolt's
back.
BBB. What does this mean?
This means a lot more excitement in the enduro world. I feel like he's such a big personality. He's got so much to offer and bring to the sport. There's so many people that follow him specifically. And dare I say that he gives me like a younger Graham vibe on the Husky. Like I feel like he's building himself up to be a legend of that status. Like
Yeah.
the years are
Yeah.
adding up.
Yeah, I mean that's a
That's a
bold statement.
Yeah.
That's a bold statement. Man's got injury, which can come back to bite you in the later stages. But don't get me wrong, I think he's going to be a weapon, an absolute machine. I just really hope for a very clean season, almost like you would say with motocross, right? Jeffrey Hurling's arguably the fastest guy in the world, right? But just plagued with injury,
Yes.
and it always just destroys a championship. All right.
All right.
So that's our reaction video
It is.
for this video that we got sent. If you guys liked it or not, doesn't matter. We had a good time. Ciao,
True.
ciao.
Peace.
Ciao, ciao.